Hey guys, this is Chris, and today is my first video of the Line 6 Helix. And today we're going to be doing an unboxing of it, and then after that I'm going to be talking about why I actually chose to get the Helix. A couple people were wondering what led up to my decision to get it, so we'll be talking about that in a second. But now this is a sleeve for the box, but I wanted to show it to you real quick. It's kind of awkward and stuff to try to remove. So the top of it is just the pedal. The back is the back of the pedal, as you can see there. The bottom says Helix, and then on the back of it, it has a picture of it again here, and then it just has a couple of different description things about, you know, what it does, and just a little piece of information there. So that is that guy, and it's a little bit bigger than the HD500, but not by much. It doesn't feel like it's a lot bigger than that when it comes to the box. And then here is the box itself. It looks pretty cool, actually, considering, you know, I think it's kind of cool. It has just like the outline of all the major components and everything. Bottom says Helix, side says Helix, and it has another outline of the back panel. Looks pretty cool. And on the very bottom, just has that cool little X. All right, so let's get into it here. Let's figure out what we got. I'm very excited after watching so many YouTube videos on it. Let's open this guy up. I think that's the only piece of tape there. All right, very cool box. You guys probably have seen these unboxing videos already, but right on top is a couple pieces of paperwork, like the warranty, different things like that. We got the power supply cord. I like the fact that it's just a cord now. There's not like a brick. That's pretty awesome. And then we have the cool Line 6 Helix USB drive. I'm assuming it has the manual and maybe some other software that you might need. And here is a kind of thick, let's take a look at this. People don't really spend the time to look at this kind of stuff. This USB feels very, I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting, the USB stick for the cable. It seems pretty, ooh, you get a very hefty Allen wrench there. That's probably for adjusting the foot pedal. Maybe that's what I thought was so hefty in here. This is just a regular USB cable, but it does seem pretty thick, so that's nice. And then there's just the pedal, I think. So let's take it out here. The inside of the box is, I guess it's just like the outside, it's just black, but it's pretty cool looking. All right. There you go. Let's see if there's anything else. Here's this cool quick start guide kind of deal. A lot of information there. Very cool. I don't really think I'll need, at least not at first, I don't think I'll need all the details of the manual, but I definitely want to dive deep because this thing is pretty powerful. Alright, let's close that up. And let's take a look here. Again, very excited about this guy. Cool. Wow, it's heavy. Nice snug fit there. All right. Yes. Like I said, it's not it's not a whole lot bigger than the HD500. Actually, we'll compare that. I'll bring out the HD500 here in a second, and we'll see how much bigger it is. I'm kind of scared. It's so expensive. It's so heavy. Whew. That is nice. Very nice. Let's hope it doesn't have any bugs or anything. Wow, this thing's, it's very, very nice. So, I'll show the camera real quick. Just the way the light shines off it. Very, very cool. This thing looks like a beast. And it has the logo right here. It says Helix. In the back, it says Helix here. Very, very cool. So here's the ins and outs of the unit. You guys have seen that probably already. Very, very cool. So what I'm going to do next, I'm actually going to, I don't know what to do next. I want to talk about why I got it. And then whenever I'm done, I'll actually show you how it compares to the HD500 when it comes to the footprint. But just looking at it, I like how there's this, I didn't really notice this that much before, but there's a nice like angle. So like when you're playing guitar, it's like angled up at you. All the pedals kind of do that, but it's really exaggerated here. I kind of like it. So it's more like into your face when you're playing instead of flat with the surface. That's pretty cool. Wow, this thing is, you know, you watch a lot of videos and you see everybody talk about how it definitely looks very, very nice. It's sturdy, it's heavy. All right, so anyways, guys, so the big reason why I wanted to get the Helix is I really like Line 6. I think their modeling is very good. I've always liked them. I used to use Boss a long time ago, but ever since I got an M13 pedal, I've been in love with Line 6, and then after the M13, I got the HD500 because it was basically all the effects of the M13, but then with HD amp models and everything I needed. So that's why I went with the HD, and then on top of that, though, I've just, like I said, Line 6 just always makes good products. I like the Amplify, I like the Firehawk. There just basically hasn't been a pedal that I've thought like, ooh, this is terrible. And anyway, so I have the HD500X, and it is an amazing pedal. It can do so much. But seeing the screen and seeing all the routing options that you can do, the scribble strips, being able to name any foot switch and name it whatever you want, that's fun. That's really cool and interesting. I liked on the Firehawk how on the HD500X, these are all red. The LEDs are red on each foot switch. But then whenever the Firehawk came out, I liked how they were the different colors to represent the effects. And now you can do that all over again, and very, very cool. So on top of that, though, I really love the HD500X, but everybody will tell you the same thing. It does take a little bit of work to get a good tone. Now, if you put in the work, you can get great tones out of it. I have a patch on my HD500X that I absolutely love for metal. But when it comes to other types of music, it's a little bit harder to really get that great tone. I'm not saying it can't do it. It can definitely do it. But it takes a lot more effort to get a really great clean tone, or a couple other different tones you want. It's really good at metal. It doesn't really seem like it would require that much effort. Maybe some other people would disagree, but listening to the Helix, the sound samples that I've heard, I'm just really excited about being able to create really good tones very quickly. That's what I loved about the Amplify. My Amplify amp is my favorite little practice amp. And besides that, I use it for church all the time. It sounds great. And I just love how quick and easy it is to get good tones. And that's what I'm most excited about with the Helix is, It's just a lot more intuitive on how you use it, and I mean, I haven't tried it out yet, so I could be wrong, but from everything I've seen, it seems like people are just really quick. You can get a really good tone out of it. That and the routing options, just to have the ability to send things out different outputs, I think that's great. I mean, I haven't done any of this stuff yet, but just researching a little bit, to be able to send just random things like the reverb, just sending it out of a different output. I mean, think about the opportunities you have with recording. You could have your really good guitar tone, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, but it's attached to that reverb, and that's what it's going to sound like all the time. Well, you can have that reverb on a completely separate track. And just all those different options. Me being a home studio guy, those are great options. And other than that, just to have the newer amp models, just the really good clean sounds, everything. I mean, it's a great pedal, and I'm very excited about making more of these videos on it and showing you all the ins and outs. But I'm gonna switch over here real quick, and I'm gonna have the HD500 over top of it, so you can kind of see how they compare. So let's take a look at that. All right, guys. So now looking at the two pedals side by side, the Helix actually isn't a lot bigger than the HD500X. So it's a little bit bigger this way, but it's really only like not even like a centimeter, maybe a centimeter bigger when it comes to right here. And let's put it over top of it just so you can kind of see its footprint here. So we put this over top. You can kind of see, I mean, it just basically protrudes a little bit in the back. If I were to line the backs of both units up, I mean, that's really all the bigger it is. So, it is a little bit bigger, and it's definitely heavier, that's for sure. This thing feels like a tank. Anyways, guys, let's take a look at the sides maybe. Let's see a little bit how they compare like that. I mean, that's how that one looks compared to that. Well, anyways, guys, hopefully this has been helpful for you to kind of see, it's not a whole ton bigger than the HD500X, but like, look at it, even this foot pedal feels kind of flimsy, but this one, oh gosh, it does not feel flimsy at all. I mean, this one, this little metal piece here, it's kind of like a hollowed out piece of metal underneath. This one is not. This expression pedal is crazy thick the whole way around. So anyways, guys, I definitely feel like I'm going to have to, it'll probably loosen up a little bit. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and check out my other video when I was asking about what kind of videos you guys would like to see. Basically I'm going to be making tons of videos, so let me know and give me your feedback, guys. Alright, thanks for watching.